all swizzle. We got a house dash going on. And as you see, they offering me. So we just gonna screenshot it so we can save it just in case. But we got a computer right here so we can tell you how much it's worth in real time. So we're gonna do a 6.1 times 2 times 0.56 equals, so that's $6. Now minus the $4.50 that they're offering equals I gain a whopping $2.33. This is what I mean by when I say DoorDash is literally paying its delivery drivers pennies. And there's no way to save us because it's like my only thought process is if the whole mileage thing actually worked where they gave us some money back in our pocket, that's like the only thing that could save DoorDash and make it seem like it's actually worth doing. Other than that, yeah, no. It's like it's just not worth doing. Like, look, straight up and down. Like, I can show you. I'm open Stride for you right now. Hold up. Open Stride. Stride says I have made a total of $46 from January 1st till now. I've made a total of $46 profit. But DoorDash is super profitable. Another one. It's 2 deliveries, which means you got to put in double the effort to actually get this pathetic change. Now let's see how much pathetic change this is worth. So we got 7.6 times 2 times 0.56 because they underpay us for our mileage, and that's $8.51 minus the $8.25 that they're offering minus $8.25 that they're offering. I made a total 26 cents if I take this shit. 26 fucking cents. You see that shit? You do the math. Mileage times 2 times 0.56 because you gotta come up and you gotta come back. That's a total gain of 26 cents. Unless by some magical variant, did you just manage to get an extra tip from one of these people? Which you probably won't, because one of them looks like it's an apartment building. And this is why I'm so picky, and why I tell people to cherry pick. Don't let them ever tell you to just take this shit. If I was a top dasher, I would be jumping off a fucking building right now. Sorry, my teeth looking a little weird. Maybe it's this camera and the light. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, look, we got another one. It's a twofer. Let's see. It wants me to go to Walgreens in Bangkok, Thai. So this is all for one person. So they want me to come from where I am now and drive almost 4 miles to the store for $8. Like, mileage-wise, it could be worth it. But I see where it is. And I just don't feel like it's like if they'd offered 10, I'd go. No, because it's like think about it. You're being offered $8 to go to 2 places, which means you have to put in the effort for 2 orders. That's $4 a piece. So mileage-wise, it's worth it, yeah. But then you realize that mileage is the one thing that's supposed to save you from having to actually pay taxes. So if you don't drive these extra miles that DoorDash wants you to, you're going to owe more in taxes. So you have to choose how the fuck you want to get fucked over in the end. That's literally how this shit works. Oh, look, we got a doozy right now. You see that shit? 10.4 for $5.75. Now let's see how much this shit's worth. So 10.4 times 2 times 0.56 equals, now that's $11.64 minus the 5.75 that they're offering me, which means I'm going to literally give them $5.89 to complete this order. Why would I pay you to go 10 some miles across town? Why would I pay you? Oh, that's right. DoorDash isn't paying us pennies. Oh, you should just quit. Like, like when you hear about workers, they hold a union to strike all that extra shit. I think it's because of the TV's light reflecting off my TV. I don't know. Whatever. But anywho, you hear about a workers union going strike because they feel like they're being untreated unfairly. Sorry, I'm moving my fan so I can actually get some air. But this is what the shit, like, you can't, you won't erect any good change for anybody else if you stay quiet and complacent. You become a top dasher and you take these stupid ass fucking deliveries. The top dasher would have just paid DoorDash $6 to deliver some shit for no fucking reason other than they want to look good in DoorDash's eyes. I'm sorry, I'm not that person. I have simple standard fucking brain power to do simple standard math. It's like, I don't understand why I would be paying you $6 to get up and go out of my house. But I'm supposed to accept every order you give me because you say that all the orders that you give me are worth it. That's a load of bullshit, and you fucking know it, DoorDash. So explain to me how it's worth it to me to not only have to pay for my gas, my car, any sort of repairs, a flat that I just got, and now you think I'm gonna, not only that, I'm gonna give you an extra $6? Like logically, like help this shit make sense. It's like nobody does this, like, unless at tax time, like in like the next couple of months, they're going, like, we get our refund back, that they give me a check that says like 20K on this shit. It's gonna be like, like, I'm gonna have a video proof that it's not worth it. Because like if the deductions don't save you nothing, Will, straight up and down, you need all those deductions back in your pocket. Otherwise, it's not genuinely worth it to nobody. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Why? Because we got to go through all this shit with our vehicles. They don't got a policy out on our vehicle. They got a policy out on us. That means we got to be on front, surfing on our vehicle, taking the brunt end of the damage in order to get paid for any of the snafus and silly shit that happens. Like the fucking flat. They cost $169. And then I got to pay them an extra $6. And I had to sit out. Like, if I didn't have a spare in my trunk, you know how long my car would have been down? A couple days? I'm just saying. If they care about us, what the fuck is it that they're doing? They don't offer us nothing. No benefits, no nothing. Like, if you aren't a new dasher, and I mean a genuine new dasher, not the system just claiming you're a new dasher even though you got 2,500 deliveries. Let me show you this shit so you know that I'm not bullshitting one more again. See that shit? You see how many deliveries this say I got completed? You see my fucking percents in this shit? Yeah, I'm a cherry picker. You see that shit? That's in real fucking time, friend. So it's not like I just be sitting around bullshit. No, when I take an order, like, my only reason my completion rate is not 100% is because I know how to use that shit, manipulate the fucking system to not get stuck taking these, like, and that I got a unicorn today. It was a $45 order. Well, basically it wasn't a $45 order. It was a quad order that was worth $45, which means basically 4 orders divided by $10 a piece is basically what I rounded up to. It actually turned out to be worth $50. So somebody tipped up a little bit to probably compensate for the fact that there was at least one person in there where their tip wasn't worth it, and I should have wasted my completion rate to cancel out of it. But it's one of those days where I just didn't fucking feel like it, straight up and down. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this, because yesterday was one of the first days where I actually felt like, hey, I was completely unable to make my goal because they wasn't giving me deliveries. Like, now, it's not really giving me anything worth this shit. But yesterday, it wasn't giving me jack shit at all. And I was actually attempting to go out there and sit on a hot spot. This is why I don't condone hot spots, because right now, I'm in my house. I'm not sitting on red. Yeah, I'm getting the same orders that I would be if I was sitting on red. Make that make sense for me. If we need to sit in these stupid ass zones, then why the fuck am I still getting the same goddamn orders from my exact fucking house? So which one is it? Either you need me to be on the red or you don't. Oh wait, you don't? You just want to make it seem like I'm more of a complicit slave? I get it. But yeah, that's my DoorDash rant from the fucking 6. Like, I just wanted you to see some of this shit in real time, that they offer us some of the dumbest shit. And you notice my dash says what? $0. Why? Because they are doting out spots. They do a lot of what is it, slave labor, tactive child labor. I don't know how you would want to terminology it, whatever the fuck, but they're doing a lot of slave labor practices basically, where they constantly try to hold the whip over your head and make you do this, make you do that. I'm waiting for it to tell me I didn't take enough deliveries. I want you to see that shit before I turn this shit off. It's like this shit's a violation of what the fuck they agreed to. They agreed that the driver can decline any offer that they do not feel is worth it or relevant to them and their upward momentum. So then if that's the truth, then why are we constantly penalized for declining bullshit orders? I'm sorry, I'm not giving you $6 to take somebody some bullshit across town. You should be paying me $6. And I mean, that's the actual $6 profit, not $6 that I got to figure out which part do I want to put it in more. My gas, my car repairs, or whatever the fuck car related shit that I got going on, because they act like unless they're about to give me back like $25K for all the miles and other shit that I've done, because I've drove hella miles for these people. Because my car was at like what, 65K, 70 something K. My car's at like 94K miles now, so that's like 24K. So if they aren't giving me back 24K in my hand, was it truly worth it? Hell no. And that's why people don't want to eat the mileage for them. And that's why people say that the fucking the Hertz DoorDash shit's a fucking joke. I'm waiting to see if we get another. But it's like, nah, you recording, you snitching on us basically. You telling. And it's like, no, I ain't telling. I want people to see in real time what the fuck an actual driver has to go through. Like we gotta put in all our money for this shit. Like you gotta pay for gas, you gotta pay for any sort of car repairs, you gotta pay for any sort of shit you need. But then people talk about you should just quit, you should do this, you should do that. You do realize if it wasn't people like me, then a lot of you motherfuckers wouldn't be getting your shit. A lot of the people that actually use the service, they actually need people like me. Sorry, my face is bugging me. No, because I get a lot of customers that are elderly, and when they come to their doors, you can tell. Or when I get sent to these random places that's got wheelchair ramps, I mean, ain't nobody that's walking gonna have one of them. They don't need that. So I do realize I'm doing quite a few people a service. So why do we constantly get abused for the services that we do, or we provide for people? That's what I want to know. Why are we constantly being abused? When you see just from some of the shit that I've shown you just while I'm sitting here. And what's today? It's fucking 15th of January, 2022. Oh, I'm sorry if you hear my stream, because I was watching Baru while waiting to see if they actually offered me something that's relevant. And no, they ain't offered me nothing. Nothing but some bullshit. Like I was supposed to take that shit. Here, you can pay us $6 and deliver this for us. No, the fuck I can't. Like if you want to tell me I'm like, cause then eventually this just gonna be saying you didn't accept enough orders. I'm going to pause on you because you aren't being a good slave. And it's like, no, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Some of this shit's not worth it. I'm not taking it. Oh yeah, I've begged at least 8 customers for ratings today. The rating system sucks so much that it takes almost 2 days for it to show up if you actually got something. And then when you actually get you get one of your 5 stars back, it doesn't actually say congratulations, you got your shit back or anything. Because I'm up to 95 stars again instead of 94. Merp. I don't even remember if that's right or not, but whatever. But as you can see, 509. Dinner hot time or dinner hot spot. Basically, they trying to troll me. There's literally a hot spot down the street from me. And then there's the regular hot spots I'll go to. But I'm asking myself, like, why should I go out in this shit? Like, they gave me a unicorn. So, technically, a unicorn order is anything over fucking $25 that you typically would not see very often. Like, you never see an order worth that fucking much. Especially a quad order that was all houses. Not one fucking apartment building. Dude, I was so happy when I was dragging through the map. And I'm like, 1, 2, 3, and 4. No apartment buildings. Sign me the fuck up, bro. Sign me TF up. When I saw that shit, I was like, sign me up. No, because that made up for yesterday. At least it said, at least today, you know, you got your little something in the fucking pocket. Now, I should probably take one of these fucking 10s and just call it a fucking day. I should just sacrifice the $2 and be like, yeah, fuck it. We'll see. Maybe lemongrass will come through with that clutch 15. Because it is dinner time. And it's about to start getting dark. And that's when a lot of these ritzy people start wanting their Asian food. I don't mind it. I deliver your shit. You pay me enough. But see, the thing is that even a lot of these deliveries that we actually take, and it helps us make our daily bread, they're still only paying us like, they typically pay us under $4 extra of profit. Actual profit. Most of these deliveries, I don't give a fuck what you got to say, at least for at least how the market is going and presenting itself here. You aren't making any. Like, you aren't making, unless you got some randomly just nice customers out there in the fucking world, you're making about anywhere from $3 to $6 an order, max. That $10, $15, $20 an hour shit, fuck out of here. That shit's a fucking lie. Like, even if you make the genuine $25, $30, even $35, $40 an hour, you still got to factor in that if you ain't got a super friendly car on gas, then you might as well just remove like at least $15 of that by default. So which means you would only be making $15 an hour and that's if you fucking lucky and capping out. Oh look, we got a 5.1 times 2 for $8. Somebody sent me a message, but I ain't seen it. So let's see. Times 2. Oh shit. So minus 8.725 because I wasn't 7. This means if I take this shit, I'd be making $2.53. That's why I say that you don't make more than like $4 or $5 max. I would be making $2.53 profit. But yet people saying you should just quit. Bitch, I know what the fuck I'm doing. I can't wait to be done with this. Like straight up and down. I ain't gonna hold y'all to it no more. You see this shit's fraudulent. Don't believe in this shit. I don't care even if you do got a good market. I had a good market. And then they just throw troll shit at you for no fucking reason. Oh, we want you to go sit outside in fucking 15-degree weather for no reason other than the fucking fact that we want you to seem like a complacent slave. But see, I don't want you to need to know where I am. But you see how cold it is out fucking side? It's 22 fucking degrees outside, and that's what they want you to go deal with. They don't want you to be able to sit in the warmth of your house or the warmth of any fucking where. Because you know most of those restaurants, they don't want Dashers there. Dashers got the bad rap for the fucking company, and it's like we aren't the fucking problem. That's a lot of these fucking places, and then DoorDash. Because I know for me, most people actually like me. They're like, you're one of the nicest people. You're one of the fastest Dashers. Because it's like I tend to stick to PetSmart. PetSmart's one of the best paying places where if you know where all that shit is, it's not that hard. It ain't got no food. It ain't gonna smell up your car. Just hope you got enough space if you get one of these big ass orders. And that's it. I'm done. Church.